The subcompact class is crowded with great cars like the Kia Rio, Toyota Yaris, and the Mazda 2. The Ford Fiesta therefore has some stiff competition. So how does it compete? Let's find out. Well, I've got to say, on the outside, Ford's design team did a great job. It's got the Aston Martin Jaguar grille, plus really aggressive headlights and very cool alloy wheels to boot. The Fiesta is certainly made for a world market. It almost looks maybe French or Italian to me. It's very European. I'm certainly a fan of its shape, and most importantly, it does stand out in the subcompact market. On the inside, I think the interior will make it stand out too. The top of the line titanium package is very luxurious. You've got heated leather seats with white stitching. The armrest/storage also hides place for 2 USBs, plus a hookup for your smarter iPhone, and an SD card too. The dual cup holder has a pink glow to it. You also get a real handbrake. And moving forward, you get one charger. My test car has the optional 6-speed automatic. Also has a sports setting. Just in front of that, you get more storage space. There's the controls for your heated seats. And here, you have the auto climate control. Works very well. Moving up the dash, you've got a place to manually control the radio, also your sound system. Here's a pretty curious place to have the door locks, but you do get used to it. The infotainment screen is similar to my Ford Touch. It's actually the Sync, powered by Microsoft system, and I like the way it shows you all 4 things. Your Bluetooth phone, also a bit about your navigation, plus the song you're listening to, and even the date. It's very easy to control. You just select, and then your options pop up, and you can go ahead and press those there. Or of course, you can control them here, or on the steering wheel as well. Have controls for your radio and Bluetooth, and also your cruise control. The gauge cluster is clear and concise, and you also have some information that you can go through and toggle, and you can do that right here or right here. Take your pick. You get keyless entry, also push button start, which is very convenient. Your controls for the door and power windows are right here, right where you'd expect them. You also have a cup holder and more storage right here. You even get more pink lighting effects just above the glove box too. Looks cool at night. All in all, it's a very luxurious and technically savvy interior too, especially for an entry-level subcompact. Very impressive. Out back, you get your own cup holder, plus some storage, and your own charger too. Plus, leather seating for 3 across in the titanium. The trunk did a really nice job of swallowing up a lot of luggage. Didn't even have to put the back seats down to do it. Of course, if you do need extra room, then you can go ahead and put the rear seats down. And then you get 26 cubic feet of storage. Nice. Powering the Fiesta is a 1.6-liter 4-cylinder which produces 120 horsepower and 112 pound-feet of torque. That's good for a 0 to 60 time of 8.4 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 29 miles per gallon in the city and 39 miles per gallon on the highway. You can expect 32 miles per gallon overall, less if you go for manual transmission. The Ford Fiesta ranges from $13,200 to $18,800 for the top-of-the-line titanium, and that's my test car. It comes with such options as navigation, which is $795, and also the 6-speed automatic transmission, which is $1,095, and you're out the dealer door at $21,880. That's a lot of car, actually, for not very much money. This titanium version is loaded. You get leather, heated seats, Bluetooth, as I said, navigation. You get the Sync Microsoft system, which is really nice. You can control it via voice, and really it's got all the bells and whistles, and it's a pretty luxurious subcompact. So in terms of the competition with the Toyota Yaris, Kia Rio, and the Mazda 2, it definitely holds its own, and I think it actually stands out a bit because it does have a bold new shape, and you can equip it in a very luxurious way too. So it's really got a lot to offer. It's fun to drive, it holds a lot of people, and holds a lot of cargo too. Everything you want out of your subcompact, it does it, and it does it with style. The 6-speed automatic has a sport mode, so that helps you keep the revs up a bit, and you always seem to have the right amount of power. It's not going to overwhelm you, but the handling is very balanced, and it's very predictable too. Of course, engaging the sport shift mode on the automatic will ensure that if you want, it'll get the revs up, get you into the power band, and shift a little bit quicker for you too. Really hangs on well in the turns, and it's surprisingly torquey. You just press the throttle and it almost squirts to where you want it to go. It's very impressive and strikingly fun to drive. And I also like the look of the dash at night. It's going a little bit blue, and to me, that's the right color. Nice color combination and great night look. The night look is even cooler because you got this purple light glowing right near the glove box, and then with the cup holders, it's also the same sort of pink glow. It's sort of like mood lighting, and I like it. My complaints are really minimal with the Ford Fiesta. The only thing I'd like to see is a steering wheel that also telescopes, and I could actually get into the perfect driving position. But there's plenty of adjustability in the seat, and it is a very comfortable car, whether you're just going to get groceries around town or taking on a longer road trip like I am right now. The backup camera and sensors are very useful when trying to park. Of course, when you're in a small car, safety is always a concern, but you don't need to worry with the Ford Fiesta. It's got 7 airbags, including a driver knee airbag, and it gets 4 out of 5 stars in overall safety. So it performs well in the tests, and a lot of airbags to keep you safe too. So when comparing the Ford Fiesta to cars like the Kia Rio and the Mazda 2 and the Toyota Yaris, well, let's start with the Kia Rio. The Kia Rio has a lot of tech for the money, it's got a lot of great features, and it's got a stylish look too. Now in terms of handling, I think the Fiesta lines up with the Mazda 2 best because it's really fun to drive. It's really surprising how well they engineered the Ford Fiesta this time around, and it really shows. And it really has a lot of the tech of the Kia Rio as well. The Toyota Yaris is an all-around car too. You can equip that in many different ways. So it's really kind of a matter of style and your preference and tastes, but I think the Ford Fiesta definitely holds its own against the competition, and in many ways, including its looks and technology and the fact that it's fun to drive, is actually a standout. I'm Drivin' Ivan Katz.